Here are a few things that will help you build a cat tower at home. We have a cutting pad, a utility knife, a metal ruler, a compass, a square, duct tape. I bought heavy duty glue sticks. This is a box. 60 for 12 bucks, you can see. And then of course a glue gun, a pencil, and some paper. A cat, and a lot, and a lot, and a lot, and a lot, and as much cardboard as you can find. The first step to building a cat tower is basically figuring out where you're going to put it, and how high you need it, how wide, basically the dimensions. So here you can see I measured exactly how high the windowsill was, how wide I needed the thing to be, and how much I really wanted it to come out. Next step, you want to work on a design. So here you can see I kind of measured out exactly the sizes I needed the cat tower to fit in, and so basically that's what I had to work with. So this was the first idea I had, and those straight stairs weren't really appealing to me, so I thought I would make some winders. It'd look really a lot better. So, you know, I'm a lot better at building than drawing. Here are some other sketches and ideas. I am going to be putting a roof on. That's going to be the next step, and I'll make a video of that as well. But you can see here I had an idea that I wanted to have 2 openings. Well, things change when you're building. And also here are some other ideas. So the main thing, like I said in the other part, is to figure out where you're going to put it and what ideas really work well, you know, with that area and measurements. But like I said, with building a cat tower, you're only limited by your imagination, room that you're going to be putting it in, dimensions, and amount of cardboard you have, really. So here's just one idea that I like, the whole circles, no corners. Cats wouldn't like that, but so here we could see the cats would be able to go inside here, the cylinder, and then on top they'd be able to sit near the window ledge. Once this is all designed, you're able to put whatever the heck you want on it, pillows, strings, whatever. And the easy way to build this, and any of these, is if you pass geometry, well, you know how to make shapes, so just, you know, be creative. So here, for example, we have the inside, which is just a cylinder. If we just grabbed a piece of cardboard, you know, straight one, and then match the 2 edges together, we could simply make a cylinder. You'd use this in multiple layers. 2 wouldn't be good enough, probably 3 or 4. And then that would be good enough to support the cat's weight. For the other part here, same thing. You would make 2 holes, essentially, one in the center and one on both sides, and then once again glue it together. These circles would have to be the exact same size as this, so it fits flush right inside. And then really that part wouldn't, the only parts that would need gluing for these is just the edges here and here, for the cylinder parts. And then for the top section here, all I would do is you grab a piece of cardboard and you cut it in a long strand of, let's say, 1 inch. It doesn't matter how long you have, okay? You start with one end, and just kind of like a cinnamon bun, you just start gluing it, until you have the complete diameter of this upper circle, and then you just put it on top. It's you know, and then on the outer edge, maybe you would do, let's say, a 2-inch strip, so then it would sit on top just like a cap. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you an example on how to build these cat towers, but instead of doing it full scale, I'm just gonna do it in a miniature one, and then basically you'll get the idea of how it's done. So like I said, an important thing to have is this cutting mat. You can see, I can see my dimensions, I can see my cardboard is flush, it's straight. And like I said, another one, this metal ruler. This is going to give you those really crisp, sharp edges. And then of course a utility knife. And the way that you do this is you know, your first two passes just go very light. You know, like I said, let the knife do the work. If you see it dragging, well, that's gonna mean that it needs to be, your blade needs to be changed. It's not sharp. So on the third, fourth pass, you know, go a little bit sharper, and then you'll get that edge that you want. So what I said earlier, I was talking about that cylinder idea that I was having. So like I said here, you know, we're just gonna roll it. Like I said, this is on a smaller scale, so you just do this on a bigger scale for your big cat. So now I just had my strip. You can see I just curled it. Perfect. Next step, gluing it. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the inside. I'm just going to run a small bead of glue on the inside and then continue to curl it. Glue it, curl it, glue it. You get the idea. Until I have the perfect circle that I need. And like I said, the length doesn't matter, because once you get to, like, let's say this part, well, then you just continue on. And then the next lap will just hide it away. So now I've decided the top size, and I've stopped here. Next step, I'm just going to add this, basically an inch piece. This is a 1/2 inch. So whatever thickness you're going to make the top, you just do the double thickness for the surrounding cap. Very easy. Just grab your glue, just put a bit to start, and boom, just line it up. Just like that. And then after a couple seconds, you're ready to continue. And you're just gonna put, let's find a better angle. You're just gonna put that glue on the top part, like that. And then you're just gonna turn it. Just like that. And then you're gonna do that for, you know, 2 circles. Next, I just made the body. So like I said, you just grab 2 pieces of cardboard. I know this is a paper towel roll, but you would grab cardboard, basically a rectangle, and then join the 2 ends together. For support, you can see I added some cardboard on the inside. That's going to help keep that circular shape. On a bigger scale, of course, I would be adding 2 extra layers surrounding this core. So now, just to give you an example where we started with, you can see right where we are, kind of. And the way to get these circles, well, as it was flat, just to give you an idea, I drew a circle right in the center, and then with that same diameter, half of them on the side, exactly like as shown. And then once that's done, you just surround it. I guess what would be easy as well as on a bigger scale, you wouldn't worry about cutting them. I mean, you could, or you could just surround the whole thing, and then just poke a hole and then, you know, work your way around it. So now we have the stand and our top. Okay, so now we could kind of see how that would look. So next I'm just going to basically grab this paper towel roll, add some layers around it to strengthen it, and put it right through. And then you'll see on a smaller scale, now we have it. So on a bigger scale, you could kind of imagine what this would look like near the window. Exactly kind of what you're seeing, just bigger.